So you're a single woman, an adult single woman. You have your finances in order. You're sane, right? You learned or you're learning how to regulate your own nervous system. You are not desperate. You're not in survival mode. You have some self-respect and self-esteem, but okay, you desire to be in a relationship with a man specifically. And then you go and date a man. You decide to even marry a man who has more than one or more children with somebody else. You date a man that doesn't have his financial life together, especially if it's not commensurate with the age. You see, I see this happening a lot where women who have genuinely tried their best and are doing their best to function like full adults, right? They're doing that. You don't have to be perfect, but they've done the work, right? They're stable, respectable members of community. They're loved and they're respected. And then you get encouraged by these dating coaches, okay, by your other friends who may be in relationships that you don't want to be in, by older women in your life who their one thing was getting married. They are male-centered women who put up with all sorts of nonsense. They're telling you that you need to be more realistic. You need to be more reasonable. You need to be patient. If you really want to be in a relationship, you might have to settle for a man who's got several kids, who's, scrambling to pay child support or not. That will be a problem for you. I do not understand why women who've got into settled places in their life are willing to ruin and collapse their life for a man. I will never understand it. The desire to have children, I know it can be biologically intense. I get it. I've got a womb, right? The desire to be in some kind of, relationship. I won't even use the word partnership because these days, oh my goodness, the things I see, it's hardly a partnership. It really isn't. But hey, that desire is there, fair enough. But you cannot collapse your life. The performance of being in a relationship cannot be stronger than your common sense, than your sanity. It cannot be. There is no man. I don't even know how you can sleep at nighttime. What kind of warmth is this man bringing you in bed? I'm sorry. And most of you women are not even experiencing pleasure. You're just experiencing pressure, not pleasure. You're not having O's, not every time, not as many times as him, not consistently. And in my book, I don't know why we're bothering. What is it? Because I don't understand, whatever it is you think they're giving you or can give you, it will never, ever make up for the toxicity, the dysfunction, the drama, the stress, the complications that a man who has more than one child with somebody else, or even just one child with someone that he cannot co-parent with, it will never make up for that. I'm sorry, I'm not convinced. When I hear these stepmothers online and offline talking about their day-to-day life and how that relationship is going, I do not envy it for a second. And when you're seeing the men, this is not going to sound respectful, any old potato head, he has all the same issues as any other man. He's imperfect and he's flawed. And you're putting up with that. But you had a life that was settled. Do you think me, a whole me, can give up my sleep, peaceful sleep, the flexibility, the freedom I have? For what? Because a man says he loves me, because I want company at nighttime. Like I said, are O's guaranteed? Because if they're not, this is all a smokescreen. It's not worth blowing up the life that you have. What? So you can go out on date nights, so that now your friends know that you're in a relationship too. So you can take pictures together, because that's all it is. Because at nighttime on a day-to-day basis, you're stressed. You're insecure. You're getting less sleep. Now you're having to serve somebody else and their needs. And really, they're not bringing anything too tough. Or they're bringing toughness into your life. But they're not really bringing anything worth you giving up. The peace that you have now as a single woman. You need to understand, there is very little value in reality in a man being attracted to you. I'm sorry to say.